Every day in life, we answer many questions. Some we can answer quickly and easily without too much thought. Others require careful reflection. Routine questions fill our daily lives. For example, what should I wear today? What shall we eat tonight for dinner? Or what are you watching on TV? And they are questions that have no long-term importance. And some questions in life cannot be answered. For example, why do men refuse to ask for directions? Or why do women open their mouths while putting on eye makeup? Well, there are questions that are really not significant. However, some questions in life are very significant. Think about the following questions. Will you marry me? What will we name our child? Or, doctor, what is my diagnosis? Or what is your diagnosis of me? And these are all questions that have lifelong implications. Then there are other questions that people have grappled with over the centuries. And these questions continue to call out to us and prompt us to keep reflecting. And take a look at the conversation between Jesus and his disciples. As Christians, we are especially concerned about these two questions Jesus asked his disciples that day. The first question was easy. It was easy enough to answer. Who do people say I am? And the disciples knew what people were saying. Jesus was John the Baptist, Elijah, or one of the prophets. The second question Jesus asked his disciples required a little more thought. But you, who do you say I am? The implication of the question was that what people were saying about Jesus didn't do justice to who Jesus really was. And Peter answered the question on behalf of the other disciples. You are the Christ, the long-awaited Jewish Messiah. And Jesus did not dispute this title, but it was an ambiguous title that could have different meanings for different people. And when Jesus continued to say that he would be a suffering Messiah who would soon be put to death, Peter's very negative reaction to this news showed that this wasn't the kind of Messiah he had in mind. And Jesus' subsequent rebuke of Peter, "Get behind me, Satan," must have shaken Peter to the core. Of course, we don't know what the other disciples would have answered. It is conceivable that there might have been other opinions among the 12. One can only guess what Judas Iscariot, who would betray Jesus, or Thomas, who was known for his skepticism, might have said in answer to Jesus' question. And how would you answer Jesus' question? Who do you say that I am? Would you say that he is a prophet, the Christ, the Messiah, the Anointed One, the Son of the living God? Or, more personally, Jesus is my teacher, my healer. He is my ethical guide, a moral compass, a close friend and companion, or my savior. Now I want to borrow a line from a popular game show and tell you, I'll ask you, is that your final answer? Well, Peter had a lot to figure out about who Jesus was. The question Jesus asks us today, who do you say I am, is one of those questions we will never be able to fully answer in this life. When it comes to Jesus, we always have more to learn, more to see, and more to experience. And this will be so until that eternal moment when we will come to know him well, as he knows us now. But the question still remains, and Jesus asks us today, who am I for you today?